siya.
Pinag-greeting niya sa akin. Pagkita niya sa akin, pagbukas ko ng pinto, Candy!
She's so sweet, literally. Sabi ko, hindi lang yan yung ano. Pag sinasabi kasi nila pag may mga nurse na ganyan, yan yung, ano siya, Pilipina kasi siya. But that's not a Filipina tatak, sorry. That's a Princess Punzalan tatak. Dati pang ganyan si Ate Prin. Diyos ko. Siya una nagturo sa akin kung paano mag-ayos ng kilay ko. Paano lagyan ng highlighter dito. Me.
Diba?
First makeup artist tutor ko si Ate Prin. Diyos me, ang kilay ko.
Totally different from her persona sa TV, no?
Oo nga. Hindi siya si Selena.
Hindi.
But was that a fun character? I bet that was a fun character to play.
That was so fun. That was fun for me because it was therapeutic for me more than anything else because there were a lot of things that so my personality is yung parang laging underdog, yung sige lang, yung okay, whatever you say, hindi kita lalabanan, okay lang ako, tahimik lang. I won't even assert myself. Ganon. Yun ang problema ko eh. Hindi ako masyadong assertive. So I just sit back. Okay lang, I just take it. Pero, nung naging si Selena ako, I could do the things that I couldn't do in real life. Pwede akong sumagot. I could assert myself. Kaya kong gawin kahit na ano. To the point na magpasabog ng bus. But it felt therapeutic for me because I was able to find out na, hey, meron namang balanse. Totoo nga na pwede ko palang, I can speak up for myself, I can stand up for myself, pero I was able to find the middle ground. And it took me a long time, pero nakarating din ako.
Oh, was that one of your favorite characters to play? Or is there another character that you love?
Well, that was a favorite character that I played. I guess I both sides of the pendulum gusto ko. Yung tao na very emotional and I'd like to convey real emotions. Sa isang banda naman, I also like performing roles that are very cold-hearted. Talagang parang walang nararamdaman. So I like both. Yung kawawa at saka yung kontrabida.
Ngayon nasa memes ka eh. Ikaw ang ano. Yung titig meme, that video where you were just like laughing and then sa mata mo kitang-kita yung pagsabog ng bus. First of all, cinematography, pak. Ang galing nung shot na yun talaga. So yun ngayon yung mga ginagamit na memes na pang-threaten. Yung, sige, sagot ka pa. Ito mangyayari sa'yo, oh. So, yun yung gift na yun, yung picture mo. Na tumatawa. Hindi siya ganyan.
Natakot ako dun nung pinalabas yun sa TV.
Na-trauma. But when I was watching, I was like, hindi siya ganyan eh. Kaya nga tayo laspong lagi eh. Pag taping nun, laspong. Miss Prince, sorry po, move lang po namin, laspong tayo. Lagi naman eh. Lagi na lang eh. Maliwanag na, oh. Sama. I'm sorry, how old's your daughter now?
She's 8 years old.
8? Oh my God! That's such a wonderful age. Si Luthien is 6, right? 7 na. Luthien is Jillian's daughter naman. 7. So almost that same age na ano. Do you see yourself in her? Are you seeing like, oh my God, ako yan, no? Like, I think as mothers, we tend to see our children and they do something, we're like, oh my God, that is so me. That is me.
Hindi naman, but I see, I'm glad that she's with us because her talents are the same. Kung ano yung mga bagay na meron siya, yun din ang talents ko. And I'm glad that she's with us because I'm able to guide her para malaman niya kung paanong tatahakin yung daan. I'm sure she will be a performer someday. Pero ayaw ko pa siyang mag-perform ngayon because I have to prepare her character first.
Yes, child. As you know, being part of showbiz royalty, child stars or child actors usually have a very difficult life. It's very, very
Mhm.
difficult. It was difficult then. Noon pa lang mahirap na eh. Ngayon pa
Mas lalo na ngayon.
with social
Yeah.
media, with all of these things that are happening around in the world, mas mahirap ngayon. Instant fame. Ang bilis ng fame. Do you have any questions, guys, before I jump in again? Feeling ko ako lang dumadaldal. Sorry. Na-miss ko si Ate Trin eh. Sorry.
May may question ako about yung hospice care. How difficult was it po nung may COVID, nung kasagsagan nung first few months of COVID? Kasi I know you had to do stuff differently because of the protocols.
Yun nga, dahil meron akong maliit, I had to stop working nung nagkaroon ng lockdown. Because she's home, walang mag-aalaga, hindi naman uso yaya dito eh. So I had to stay home with her and help her through her modules sa school na she had to learn from the internet, through video calls. So ang nangyari, may mga homework na i-assign yung teacher, and ako yung nagtututok sa kanya para matapos niya everyday yung kanyang mga modules. So I couldn't work. And then, nung pinayagan na silang bumalik sa eskwelahan, maikli lang yung oras. I think it was from 9 to 2. Kung 9 to 2 yung eskwela nila, with hindi ako pwede magtrabaho dahil kulang sa oras. Tapos kung i-factor in mo pa yung travel time at yung traffic, may lunch break pa, hindi na ako magtatrabaho. Hindi na ako magtatrabaho. So, wala. I couldn't work. Salamat sa Diyos at balik normal na naman ng klase. And so, now I'm able to work during the time that she's at school. With hospice work, I am grateful that I'm able to schedule my patients depende kung anong availability ko.
Sorry, how does that work though? Like, do they hire you directly or they call the hospital?
Oh, I work for an agency.
Okay.
So I work for California Professional Healthcare, and they have patients, and then they would assign patients to me. At yun lang ang tututukan ko. Yun.
Until
such
the
time
deadline.
Kailangan. Sometimes they get discharged. Minsan may gumagaling. Hindi man gumagaling todo, but umaabot sa point na hindi na sila terminal. Hindi na terminal ill. So may na-discharge. Nabubuhayan ng loob, ganyan.
When we say terminal, we say when we say terminal kasi we immediately think mga matatanda na. But had you had that opportunity? Have you had that opportunity where you had to care for a terminal patient who was young?
Wala pa naman. Usually puro mga ano na talaga, seniors.
I guess that's a different dynamic then. Like if it were a young person.
One time I had a dying patient, and then my husband was on a business trip. At dahil wala akong malapit na kamag-anak dito, wala akong yaya, I had to bring her with me. Buti na lang sa isang parang board and care facility na merong living room na may malaking couch. So dala na lang ako ng tablet. Sabi ko, manood ka na lang cartoons dyan. Tapos sumisilip-silip siyang ganun. Eventually, the lady passed away. Sabi niya, what happened to her? Oh, she's just resting. That point, I think she was 4 years old. I couldn't explain things to her. Parang mahirap mag-explain. So, And then after a while, dumating yung mga yung mortuary, tas tinangay na siya ng punerarya. And sabi ng anak ko, where did she go? Did she die? Tapos ko, she went back to the hospital. It was so difficult to parang I was at a loss. I couldn't explain to her dahil ayokong matrauma siya na nandun siya, nakita niya, tapos ayokong magkaroon ng weird, ayoko siya magka-nightmares. So, ayun.
Kasi very formidable pa yung brain. Also, di pa niya ma-understand yung mga complex concepts. Nga naman.
Yeah. So, it was difficult for me at that point. But mabuti na lang din, merong mga workers dun sa facility na yun that were helping me by to make sure that she's fine. So,
that's good.
Buhay in America, ang hirap.
So you have your hospice nurse and then you have your caregivers. Tama ba?
Magkaiba?
Magkaiba. Kasi ang caregivers, they're licensed to help the patient with their activities for daily living. Ano yun? Paliligo, taking a bath, showers, make sure that they're clean, they have a fresh clothes on, filing their nails, combing their hair, eating, preparation of food. Parang tinutulungan sila doon sa kanilang mga araw-araw na mga pangailangan, mga araw-araw na aktibidades ng mga tao. Yung mga bagay na normally hindi natin masyadong pinapansin, hindi natin appreciate. I mean, just the fact that you can go to the bathroom by yourself and
that is a privilege.
Clean yourself by yourself, it's a big deal. That's something that people don't normally thank for, are grateful for, but we should. Because pag bumabot ka sa stage ng buhay where you can't clean yourself by yourself anymore, yung first few times, you just feel so much embarrassment, especially kung hindi mo kaano-ano yung naglilinis sa'yo. Or sometimes, I've seen people who are so embarrassed, kunyari tatawag sa call light, para sabihin, I soiled myself, can you clean me up? Just the fact na magtatawag ka ng tao para sabihin na, may accident, tulungan mo ko. It's hard. It's really hard. So,
it's not like when you
let's
were
all be grateful. So let's all be grateful that we can do those things kasi pag umabot sa punto na hindi mo na kaya, it's tough.
Totoo yan. Ito nga, sa edad ko nga ito, di ba? Dati, bumabagsak-bagsak ako, mountain climbing ako. Ngayon, humatching lang ako ng mali. Masakit na yung likod ko. Yung mamali ka lang ng tayo, bigla na lang, pagbagsak ka na. Anyari yung tuhod ko, bakit ganito? Nagiging musical instrument ka na sa umaga. Kasi
percussion instrument.
Ano na yung mga tumutunog-tunog.
Marakas ka na.
Oo, yung pa. Sabi nga nung anak ko kasi, I have
walking marakas.
Walking marakas na daw ako dahil marami akong mga kung aning-aning dyan sa aking reproductive area. So, I have myoma a lot daw pala. And I have interstitial cystitis. So, sabi nung anak ko, walking marakas na daw ako. Pag naglalakad ako, oh, shake your body, baby, do that conga, no? Mga sa akin yung mga anak ko. Mga smart asses. I remember the question. Have you had any Filipino patients that recognized you? Or wala
Oh, yeah. Meron. Pero, my ID has my legal name on it. Hindi siya Princess Punzalan. So they would look at my ID. Then look at my face. ID again. And then my face. And then they say, you look like someone in the Philippines. And she's an actor. And then I would, if I was busy, this was in the hospital. If I was busy, I say, yeah, I've heard that a lot.
Sorry.
Pero pag may time,
Pag may time, sabi, oh, ako nga po yun. Ano nga ang pangalan mo, Ineng? Princess Punzalan po.
ining. Actually, nasa utak ko na scenario, yung, ito na po yung nurse ninyo. Si Selena. yung nagpanic. Chika. Kasi syempre yung mga Filipinos, di ba, when I was playing also kay Chini, pangako sa'yo, kontrabida din ako kasi doon. Yung pa yung Jericho Rosales, Christina Hermosa days. May lola na lang na bigla akong hinampas ng payo. Napakasalbahe mo kay Ina, tsaka kay Angel. Lola, sandali. Uma-acting lang po ako doon. Hindi, masama kang tao. Lord, thank you. My acting was probably really good, but please no. Battery. On a serious note, what are I know that like when people are in that stage in their lives, they talk, they say their regrets, they say their, like, I wish I could have, the woulda, coulda, shouldas. What is the most common thing that you hear from them? Na woulda, coulda, shoulda.
There was one lady, she was in her 90s, and I asked her, what is your regret? Is there something that you would change if you could have a do-over? And she thought, I should have cared less about my dirty house, and spent more time with my children. Sana daw hindi siya masyado naging worried sa maduming plato, at sana mas binigyan ng pagkakataon na binigyan ng oras ng kanyang mga anak. Kasi sabi niya, nung lumaki na yung mga anak niya, nawala na sila. Hindi na sila, parang nawala na yung opportunities. Pag wala na, siyempre may sarili ng mga buhay. Dito pa naman sa Amerika, ang hirap. Ang hirap na pag nag-asawa na yung anak, wala na talagang oras. Kasi ginto ang oras dito. Ultimo pakikipag-usap sa telepono, kailangan i-schedule. Kasi hindi katulad sa Pilipinas na anytime pwede kang tumawag, anytime, kita tayo sa Mega Mall. Yung ganon, yung ang bilis-bilis makipagkita sa kung sino man ang gusto mong kitain, whether friends, boyfriend, or pinsan, or whoever. Ang dali-daling lumabas. Pero dito, ang hirap. Kami nga nung asawa ko, iniisip nga namin nung isang araw, kailan ba tayo huling talagang nagkaroon ng date with other. Nadidinig niyo ba yung sirena?
Ay, oo.
So,
si Marina, chika. Ibang sirena pala yun.
Maraming ambulansya dito sa amin so, hindi na namin maalala kung kailan kami huling nag-date na with other adults. Kasi pagka nagkaroon ka na ng anak, wala na, ang hirap ng lumabas ng bahay. Kasi pag lumabas ka ng bahay, kailangan kasama siya.
Wala naman kasi ding yaya, walang mapag-iiwanan.
Medyo mahal ang duct tape, itatayo sa
Ang social naman, duct tape, sako lang ang ginagamit ng tatay ko sa akin noon.
Ay, walang sako dito kaya.
Ay, papadalan ko kayo kasama ng bagong ginanchilyo ko.
Oo nga. Uy, salamat sa iyong ginanchilyo. Nagagamit ko siya pag nagpunta ako ng beach.
Ay, saya-saya. May mga ginanchilyo pieces ako, tsaka may papadala din kami sa yung gift pack, chocolate spread.
Oh, sarap!
We'll be sending some chocolate spread via our sponsored chocolate spread.
Oh, thank you.
So, papadala namin yung dalawang variants. The regular one and then the dark chocolate.
Ooh,
So, yun. Para matikman nyo din naman dyan. in appreciation at saka lahat ng mga ginanchilyo namin. Sayang hindi namin mapapadala yung black kutsinta ni Jillian. Pero pag bumalik kayo dito, let us know para mapadala namin yung black kutsinta.
Ano yun? Parang gawa sa pusit? Ano yun? Hindi ba? Ano ba?
Gawa po siya sa molasses, kaya siya dark.
Yes. Ano ba yun? Kutsinta.
Hoy,
na
wait
pusit.
ha. Pwede yan na business na parang imbes na
business
parang
idea
dessert na
yan.
na kutsinta. It's like savory kutsinta. Gamit mo
Diba?
yung
Savory kutsinta. Ganda. Yung bits, imbis na yung coconut, garlic.
Tatry natin yan. Tapos si Fanny ang unang titikim. Taluwi ka na dito. Mga taste test.
Ginawang guinea pig.
Sarap.
So much. Do you have anything to say? Anything to promote? Your advocacy?
Basta,
where can we see it? And
yeah, basta what I think some people have seen it though. I posted it. One time I had a difficult time with my patient because she kept looking for her husband. And the whole 1 hour that I was with her, nonstop, where's my husband? Is he coming here? Which door is he coming in? Is my husband here? Paulit-ulit, sasagutin ko siya. So, every time she asked me, siguro, I'm not kidding, at least 30 times sinasagot ko yung same question. And she held my hand and she refused to let go. Yung parang takot na takot siya. Kasi, minsan, when you're close to death or you have a feeling na parang malapit ka na, merong fear, parang ayaw mo mag-isa, gusto mong may kasama ka lagi. Yun, so that whole experience was tough. And after I got out and I was in the car, susunduin ko na yung anak ko while waiting for her. Parang bigla ako nagkaroon ng inspiration to talk about it na at the end of your life, you're not going to look for your stuff. Nasa may aking magandang kotse. Patingin nga nung maganda kong singsing. You're not gonna look for your stuff. Ang hahanapin mo yung mga mahal mo sa buhay. So habang may pagkakataon ka pa, spend time with your family, spend time with your loved ones. Kung sino yung mga mahal mo sa buhay. Kung malayo, tawagan mo, mag-video chat kayo. Make time habang pwede pa. Yakapin mo habang pwede pa. Kasi pag lumipas yung pagkakataon at biglang nawala, ang hirap ng merong feeling ng pagsisisi. So, ang gusto ko lang iiwan is habang may pagkakataon ka, gawin mo na kung ano yung dapat mong gawin. Kasi hindi ka nakakasigurado sa bukas. Baka wala ng bukas. So, yun lang. And then, in the same way as tayo rin, hindi rin tayo nakakasiguro kung bukas nandito pa tayo. So, kung may mga loose ends na kailangan ayusin, kung may mga importanteng dapat pag-usapan, kung may kailangan hinga ng tawad, gawin na natin habang may pagkakataon. Kasi hindi tayo sigurado kung nandito pa tayo bukas or kung nandito pa sila bukas. Yun lang.
well, time to rob a bank. Joke.
Pala.
Yun pala yung kinuha doon no?
Take away mo.
Yun ang take away ko. Well, time to rob a bank.
Thank you.
That's
Thank
beautiful.
you for that. Grabe.
Damang-dama ni Doc Chane.
Oo. Kasi I'm based in Hong Kong. So,
He's
uuwi
based in
ako
Hong
this
Kong.
July. So, it's been 2.5? Oh, yes, 2.5 years na hindi na ako nakaka-uwi. So,
Hirap na malayo talaga sa mahal sa buhay.
Yes. Showbiz may be her royal bloodline, and Princess Punzalan is most definitely royalty. not just in showbiz, but in every Filipino's heart. Thank you so much for sharing your pearls of wisdom, and we hope to see you in your future projects again soon. Yay!
Yeah! Very good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Ian,
Good
Johnny, and
Thank you
night.
Dylan.
po.
Thank you po so
Salamat.
much.
Good
Ang
night.
ganda po ng Instagram niyo, dinalo ko kagabi.
Ganon.
Especially yung dumalo kayo kay Donita, yung pinakain niya, binagoongan. Tapos sabi ko, bakit pinapanood to ng gabi kung nagugutom ako?
Kasalanan mo yan. Ginutom mo sarili mo. Actually, nagutom ako dun sa Spanish sardines. Yung binubuksan niyo yung Spanish sardines. Oh my God! Bigla ako naghanap ng Spanish sardines sa bahay. Favorite niyo ba?
Oo. Nangihinayang ako, wala kaming hot pandesal.
Ay! Kambal
Bagay
pandesal
sa hot
for the
pandesal.
win.
Diba?
Sarap.
Yung tutong, yung dulo, yung tutong na... Yung pag iniwan mo sa ibabaw ng lamesa mo ng 2 araw, pwede mo nang pamato.
Ayun, nakabukol ka na.
Yung nagiging foundation na siya ng bahay.
Pwede nang pamato ng away.
Thank you so much, Ate Pring.
You're welcome,
Good night.
Ian. You're welcome. Good night.
Sleep
Have a
tight.
nice day.
You too.
Magandang gabi
Nice
po.
to see you all. Bye.